faculty, staff, alumni, friends, and families. Welcome to our Summer Celebration of Excellence. I'm Scott Ryan, Dean of the School of Social Work. This is the first time we're having a Celebration of Excellence event for summer graduates, and just like with the spring event, we are doing this one virtually. I congratulate all of our graduating students and those being honored this evening. This is an unprecedented time for Texas, our country, and our world. For our graduates, we know this is a challenging time to be starting your career. However, please know what you've learned here and the skills you've acquired from our wonderful and award-winning faculty will help you become social work leaders and advocates making a difference in our communities. Before the pandemic, the social work career field was projected to grow by more than 10%. Now this need will only increase. Social workers will be needed more than ever to help families and communities improve our public health system and provide mental health services. You will be needed to help our aging populations and address issues with children in schools, provide substance abuse treatment, healthcare access, address discrimination, racial inequalities, and much more. Social workers are on the front lines during this pandemic, particularly medical and public health social workers. We thank all of them for their hard work and selfless service. Social workers are trained to deal with crises and to advocate for disadvantaged and marginalized populations. You have been taught to promote social justice and to develop partnerships for a just society. You are needed because today there are communities, particularly communities of color and people living in poverty, who are the most vulnerable to COVID-19 and other diseases. African Americans, Latinx, Native American, and LGBTQ+ communities are being devastated by COVID-19 due to long-term health disparities and social justice inequalities. Decades of inadequate health care, poor environmental regulations, lack of access to proper preventative health care, discrimination, people living in food desert communities with only low-paying jobs are some of the leading reasons of the high incidence of COVID-19 patients and deaths in these communities. Social workers know these issues and are working hard to give a voice to the voiceless. This summer, we held several virtual events addressing racism, health disparities, LGBTQ+, and COVID-19 issues. We organized and led a protest supporting the Black Lives Matter movement and advocating for fundamental changes in policing and demanding an end to discrimination, police brutality, and racism. I encourage you to continue learning and developing new skills, remember and adhere to the NASW Code of Ethics, and to practice the principles of self-care. Often, as social workers, we work so diligently helping others, we forget to take care of ourselves. Again, I congratulate our summer 2020 graduates and wish you all the best as you embark on the next step of your career. With the help of our academic affairs staff, communications team, and faculty, I hope you enjoy this video presentation. Thank you, and please be safe.
Hi, I'm Karen Magruder, Assistant Professor in Practice and Director of Undergraduate Programs here at the School of Social Work. Tonight we will be recognizing some of our standout students that exemplify what it means to be a UTA Maverick social work student. Students who've been identified as outstanding in tonight's program have been nominated by faculty, advisors, and field instructors as leaders in the classroom and among their peers. These students are not only high achievers, but display a thirst for knowledge, compassion for the community, and a strong commitment to social work values. The first students we're recognizing tonight are our graduating Bachelor of Social Work students who have a cumulative grade point average of a 4.0. Please join me in congratulating the following students for their commitment to academic excellence. Melanie Bennett, Jennifer Canning, Wendy Cunningham, Rose Holston, and Jacinta Omeki. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Dr. Holly Slater, and I'm the Assistant Dean for Academic and Student Affairs. I'm also an instructor for Social Work Professionalism this semester, which is one of the first classes that our BSW students take when they move into the program. I am presenting the award for Outstanding BSW Intended Student. I nominated Anna Tulo for this award for a variety of reasons. Within just a few short weeks of having Anna in class, it was really clear that she had a strong desire to learn and actively engaged with the material and her peers. Regardless of the topic, she's always present and contributes in a meaningful way that I know is of benefit to everyone in the course. She's inquisitive and not afraid to speak up if she has questions. Her passion for social work is clear, and with her plans to start her own program in the future, I have no doubt that she's going to be successful as she continues forward on her path in social work. Congratulations, Anna.
Hi, I'm Karen Magruder, Director of Undergraduate Programs at the School of Social Work. Our next award is the Outstanding BSW Major Award, and it's shared by 2 students. It is my pleasure to introduce the first student nominated by me, Christian Mason. Christian is truly a shining star in the BSW program. As a student in my policy class, Christian is highly engaged in our live virtual classes, asking good questions, providing really thoughtful responses, and demonstrating a mastery of course material as the reigning Kahoot champion of our class. In addition to maintaining an impressive 4.0, Christian is highly involved in serving the School of Social Work community, both as an undergraduate student leader and as an officer in the Social Work Council. Christian consistently models professionalism and commitment to social work values and is an excellent role model to fellow students. Keep up the great work, Christian. I am presenting the second Outstanding BSW Major Award on behalf of nominator Dr. Julie Gray. Dr. Gray nominated Julie Bryant. She said, "Julie is outstanding, bright and diligent in her preparations for class. She engaged in the discussion and spoke with kindness to her classmates during group work. She continued her involvement in the school social work outside the classroom as an enthusiastic leader in student organizations. I picture her making an enormously positive difference in the lives of others as a social worker. Congratulations, Julie."
Hello. BSW students must complete a 480-hour internship in the field of social work as part of our degree requirements. During this internship, students get hands-on experience in social work as they are mentored by practicing social workers at one of the hundreds of organizations across the Metroplex affiliated with our internship program. This year's Outstanding BSW Field Student is Jennifer Canning. Jennifer excels in all of her assignments with an openness and motivation to do whatever is needed to help her constituents and client needs. She has shown initiative in becoming involved in the USL program, as well as the MSW placement with advanced social work students who are creating a resource list and groups for other UTA students. She is flexible and eager to help in any way she can with maturity, insight, and great interpersonal skills with all her interactions with faculty and other students at a variety of levels. Let us congratulate Jennifer Canning for being this year's Outstanding BSW student. Congratulations, Jennifer. Well deserved.
Hi, I'm Aaron Hagedorn, Assistant Dean of Research and Faculty Affairs. My honor today to announce to you the winner of the Outstanding BSW Field Student, Shruti Sundar. Shruti stands out in so many ways. She has a passion for learning. She's open to gaining as much experience as possible to help her become a well-rounded social worker. She works as a PAL, a research assistant, an undergraduate student leader, and more. She's bright, inquisitive, conscientious, hardworking, and a team player. Thank you for all you've done for UTA, Shruti Sundar. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Lebrenz, Assistant Professor at the School of Social Work. I'll be presenting the award for the Outstanding BSW Undergraduate Research Student. For this award, I nominated Santina Tapia, who has been working with me on various research projects since January of this year. I nominated Santina because she's been a wonderful research assistant who's been very responsive, organized, and engaged in all of the different research projects we have going on. She's contributed to a variety of tasks, including literature reviews, looking for different measures, translations, and data entry and collection. As we've all had to adapt to the current pandemic and different restrictions or changes in how we normally go about research, Santina has been a huge help and a huge asset to have and has not only adapted to online data collection, to remote supervision, but has also shown initiative in her own research ideas and suggestions for ways to make the process smoother. For example, on a recent project, she advocated for including the option for a survey in Spanish and took the initiative to go through and actually do the translations on her own, which was a very, very huge asset to the team as a whole and expanded the population that we potentially could serve and could administer the survey to. That's just one example of the many ways that Santina has included and integrated her own research interests as they start to develop into our projects that we have ongoing. I've been very, very honored to work with Santina for the past 6 months and look forward to continuing to work with her in the future.
Hello, my name is Dr. Allison Tomlinson, and I am an assistant professor of practice here in the UTA School of Social Work. It is my honor to present the Diversity Studies Minor Award for this semester. I am going to read a brief bit of information about the background of the program. The Diversity Studies program is designed to strengthen student understanding of interactions of race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, social and economic inequality, disability, aging, and religion in defining identity and relationships. This interdisciplinary program of study focuses on key concepts related to power, identity, difference, and the historical and structural forces that shape power and difference in social relationships. The goal of the minor is to arm students with the knowledge, skills, and perspectives essential to civic participation, career development, and promoting a just society. So it is my honor to provide the brief background and to share this award and to announce the student. So this student was nominated by Julie Gray, and the student's name is Sasheen Nicholas. Julie left a brief bit of information about Sasheen, and I'm going to share it. She states that Sasheen has a quiet, gentleness about her approach to others. This is apparent both in what she says and how she says it, and it is especially noticeable in her enthusiasm for applying what she has learned in class to the practice in the field of social work. What an asset she is going to be moving forward as a social worker. So again, congratulations for your award as the Outstanding Diversity Studies Minor and Certificate student, and we are glad to have you in the program, and we look forward to all that you'll do in our field. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Dr. Schumann, and I have the privilege of introducing Michelle Tuggle as the outstanding student from the Substance Use Treatment minor. Michelle is a committed lifelong learner. She believes the secret to happiness is helping others. She is a strong advocate for social justice, inclusion, and equality. Michelle was inducted into the Phi Alpha Social Work Honor Society this spring of 2020. She has served on the Social Work Council since the fall of 2019. She is dedicated to her volunteer work at New Day Services for Children and Families, and she is a member of the Texas Association of Addiction Professionals. Michelle will graduate this semester having earned a Bachelor of Social Work with a minor in substance use treatment. She carries a GPA of 3.92. A major goal of the substance use treatment minor is to prepare students for the licensed chemical dependency counselor intern examination and certification. Michelle has met this goal and will graduate having achieved her LCDC intern status. This fall, Michelle will begin her pursuit of a Master of Social Work concentrating in mental health and substance use disorders. Once again, I am pleased and privileged to introduce the Substance Use Treatment Minor Student of Excellence, Michelle Tuggle.
It is my honor to now recognize the undergraduate student leaders. The USL program is designed to build community between students and facilitate the exchange of accurate and timely information between students. Our USLs are outstanding student leaders who applied and were accepted to our program. They work closely with the School of Social Work Administrative Leadership team and faculty to receive regular training on leadership, communication, and getting information and updates about the School of Social Work. They serve as mentors and advocates to their fellow students, fielding questions about all aspects of the undergraduate experience. USLs, I thank you for your leadership and dedication to serving your fellow students, especially in the midst of a challenging pandemic. Please join me in recognizing Jennifer Canning, Faith Kachai, Caleb Crago, Desiree Fanner, Erica Gonzalez, Skylar Hopkins, Abigail Jarrett, Sydney Johnson, Christian Mason, Connor Nickerson, Craig Phillips, Jessica Phillips, and Shruti Sundar. Thank you all so much for your leadership and hard work this semester.
The outstanding students we're recognizing tonight are standouts in every sense of the word. We currently have 1,300 MSW students in our program, and of these, we're recognizing only a handful of our best and brightest. The MSW curriculum consists of a 61 credit hour program for traditional students, or a 38 credit hour program for students who enter the program with a bachelor's degree in social work. The curriculum is designed to prepare MSW students to be highly skilled practitioners, innovative researchers, and advocates for social justice. The first graduate students we're recognizing tonight are our graduating Master of Social Work students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of a 4.0. Rebecca Adams, Ambrielle Altamirano, Maria Alvarado, Ashley Azier, Laura Benitez, Tiana Blackman, Devin Box, Juliana Buchanan, Abigail Cantwell, Donella Seckrell, John Christofferson, Caitlin Clare, Hannah Clark, Macy Clark, Samantha Crumrine, Lauren Cushion, Lillian Feyroot de la Paz, Alexandria Dean, Madeline Dominguez, Kelly Lynn Dropkin, Deborah Dunman, Denise Ellis, Krista Endicott, Grace Fairley, Melissa Flores, Marcia Freire Salido, Julie Furtado, Jessica Gant, Marisa Garcia, Bianca Gill, Rachel Gunderson, Priscilla Gutierrez, Mary Haddock, Shannon Hahn, Amber Hale, Molly Harper, Shada Heath, Vanessa Hentz, Susan Herrera, Haley Hines, Elizabeth Ingram, Delvona Hughie James, Tiffany Hunt, Elizabeth Ingram, Emily Jenkins, Jamie Jernigan, Ashley Jimenez, Morgan Johnson, Trista Johnson Bally, Catherine Lipkowski, Alexandria Long, Stephanie Long, Charlie Lujan, Virginia Lynch, Khadija Lyons, Daisy Madera, Kimberly Mann, Julius Marcus, Hasmeen Martinez, Alyssa McBride, LaJuan McKinney, Ryan McNamara, Amanda Melhoff, Heather Morris, Megan Morris, Brooke Nash, Christine Navis, Tal Nasici, Rebecca Olivares, Katie Ortiz, Samantha Ostendorp, Alexa Padalecki, Katie Padone, Kendall Perona, Ashley Ramos, Leslie Ramos, Gedeni Ramos, Jenny Rodriguez, Josephine Rongi, Kendra Saladiner, Samuel Salas, Deborah Sale, Megan Scribner, Shermane Shams Dwartz, Amanda Six, Cynthia Snowden, Shelby Stanfel, Janet Stogner, Kendra Sweat, Ashley Tete, Jamie Thompson, Megan Thompson, Keandra Upson, Ana Vallejo, Nadine Villarreal, Courtney Warnke, Bailey Warpula, Christy Weil, Dana Zakamitsin, and Monica Zak.
Hi, I'm Karen Magruder, Director of Undergraduate Programs and Assistant Professor in Practice. I'm now introducing the Outstanding MSW Field Student Award. MSW students must complete a 480-hour foundation internship in the field of social work as part of the degree requirements for non-advanced standing students. During this internship, students get hands-on experience in social work as they are mentored by a practicing social worker at one of hundreds of organizations across the state of Texas affiliated with our internship program or one of the programs here within our university. This summer, our outstanding MSW field student is Jessica Menmeyer. I have had the pleasure of getting to know Jessica first as a student in 2 of my classes and then as her field instructor this semester. Jessica is a conscientious student whose commitment to academic excellence is obvious from the high quality work that she produces and her 4.0 GPA. As a field student, her attention to detail, professionalism, proactivity, and positive attitude really make her stand out. She's already making significant contributions to improve the MSW and BSW programs through her field projects with us, and I'm confident that she will use these same skills to make a significant impact in the community as a professional social worker one day. Thank you, Jessica.
My name is Sophia Fantis, and I'm an assistant professor here in the School of Social Work. I'm thrilled to be presenting the award for Outstanding MSW Foundation Student to Ani Wagner. I had Ani as a foundational student in diverse populations. Ani showed an impressive aptitude for critical thinking, and throughout the semester was able to show a high level of introspection and self-reflexivity. Her growth throughout the semester was clear in her courage to speak up in the classroom on important issues, but always with kindness, consideration, and respect for her classmates. Ani continues to demonstrate the true value of social work. Throughout the year, she's been actively engaged in on-campus activities. She was just nominated as Vice President of UTA Volunteers, helping to put together social media outreach for Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. She was elected as an officer for the Native American Student Association, and most recently in our internship agency developed a 3-series program on body image and self-esteem for incoming freshmen that has been adapted. Ani is the definition of a true advocate and has always taken an interest in furthering her learning and remaining attuned to issues of social justice. Please join me in congratulating Ani.
Hello, I'm Dr. Graff, an assistant professor in the School of Social Work with UTA. It is my honor to present the award for the Outstanding Advanced MSW Student in the Community and Administrative Practice Concentration, or CAP. Students who specialize in CAP engage in advocacy, policy planning, and community development efforts. These students learn leadership and supervisory skills, budgeting and management, and communication organization skills to enact social change. Isabella has been one of 2 CAP students to be instrumental in helping to establish a CAP student group that will formally support community and administrative practice students as they move through their degree program. Isabella has leveraged her existing relationships and communication platforms with other CAP students to assess interest and goals for the CAP student group, and has contributed considerable time this past spring and summer to accomplish key tasks related to getting the group formally established this coming fall. Another nominating faculty member, Karen Magruder, states, Isabella is a truly special student. As a graduate student leader intern, Isabella has made significant contributions to build the GSL program and support her peers. Isabella is proactive, creative, and personable. It is clear that Isabella's leadership has earned the respect of her peers, and she can always be counted on to go above and beyond. Congratulations, Isabella Hong, an outstanding advanced MSW student in the Community and Administrative Practice concentration.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Noelle Fields, and I'm an assistant professor here in the School of Social Work. I will be co-presenting the MSW Award for the Aging Specialty, along with Dr. Childress. Students who specialize in direct practice in aging learn how to work with older adults and their families through different types of programs, such as Aging Well programs, dementia and memory care services, adult protective services, and guardianship programs, as well as hospice, among many others. I have the pleasure of presenting our first awardee, Sally Crawl. Sally is a bright and engaged student. She provided excellent real-world examples related to working with older adults and their families based on her experiences as a BSW in long-term care settings, in medical social work, and as a staff member at an ombudsman program. She's very passionate about meeting the psychosocial needs of older adults and their families, which comes through in her discussion boards and her written assignments. UTA is so proud that Sally will be such a wonderful ambassador for our aging specialty after she graduates and pursues a successful career in gerontological social work. Congratulations, Sally. And now, Dr. Childress will present the second awardee.
Hello, I am Saltanat Childress, Assistant Professor of Social Work. Please join me in congratulating Adrian Swanson for the Outstanding MSW Advanced Student in Aging Award. Adrian possesses an ability to draw connections from the research we're doing to her practice field. This is no easy task, since her coursework and prior field placements have concentrated on aging in America, and our research is on prevention of violence against women and children in Central Asia. Adrian has found important points of commonality among diverse populations and comes to the work looking for ways to strengthen her future practice with research. She has a strong work ethic and is a good communicator. Thank you, Adrian, for your insights and contribution. Hello, my name is Saltanat Childress, and I'm Assistant Professor at the School of Social Work. It is my honor to now present the Outstanding MSW Student in Direct Practice with Children and Families Award. Students who specialize in direct practice with children and families develop skills in working with children and their families in school settings, foster care and adoption, after-school programs, and organizations focusing on family violence, among many others. Please join me in congratulating Monica Zog for this award. Monica is a social work intern whose original placement had been interrupted by a natural disaster, so we were her third placement for the semester. She exhibited tremendous resilience by beginning this placement with a commitment to excellence even under trying conditions. Monica applies practice skills of assessment while she analyzes interviews and provides summaries. Her qualitative data analysis is informed by years of BSW level practice and new MSW skills. Her unique approach to understanding the data in family context has revealed robust implications for her work. Thank you, Monica, for your contribution.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tracy Orwig, and I'm an assistant professor in practice. I'm here to present the Outstanding MSW Student in Health. Students who specialize in direct practice in health are often interested in pursuing social work careers in hospital settings, working with a variety of patient populations from children to older adults. Direct practice in health students also engage in efforts towards health promotion and disease prevention, embracing a social justice and health equity approach to healthcare. Our outstanding MSW student in health is Lisa Jones. Lisa's background as a music therapist and knowledge of the healthcare system has been helpful as she pursues her social work education. She's dedicated to her studies and manages to work full-time, go to school, balance her family obligation, and finish out her field placement. She goes above and beyond in her work and is always willing to speak up in class to share her perspectives. Lisa is an advocate for patients and caregivers, as well as the essential role of social workers in healthcare settings. Congratulations, Lisa.
Hi, my name is Mickey Washburn. I'm an assistant professor at the UTA School of Social Work. Dr. Graff and I will be presenting the award for the Outstanding MSW Advanced Field Student in the Direct Practice and Mental Health and Substance Abuse Specialization. The students in the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Specialization assess and assist individuals and families who are experiencing behavioral health concerns in the hopes of promoting health and sustained recovery while advocating for social policies that support health equity. The first student that will be receiving this award is Ms. Astrid Catherine Pineda. I was Catherine's field instructor for both the spring and summer semester, and even in the face of chaos and uncertainty, she was a pleasure to work with. I'd like to share with you why I nominated her for this award. Catherine is one of our Title IV stipend students as she works full-time as a CPS investigator. And through my interactions with her, I have seen her incorporate what she has learned in her job into her academic work. And also I have seen her take what she's learning in the classroom and apply it to the field in her work with vulnerable families. Catherine's a first-generation college graduate and a dreamer. And I think that her ability to navigate multiple cultures is one of her greatest strengths for the work that she does and how she engages with families. She's incredibly self-reflective and is always looking for ways to improve her practice in order to improve client outcomes. I truly hope that someday she'll decide to enroll in a PhD program here at UTA, as she would make a great child welfare researcher and instructor. I'm honored to present this award to Astrid Catherine Pineda and to acknowledge all of her hard work and academic excellence. Congratulations. Now I'll turn it over to Dr. Graff.
Thank you, Dr. Washburn. I'm Dr. Genevieve Graff, and I'm also an assistant professor in the School of Social Work. It is my honor to also present the award for the Outstanding Advanced MSW Student in the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Concentration to Tiara Eidelberg. Tiara is an outstanding student academically, and she works incredibly hard supporting foster families in her full-time work while continuing with school full-time. She demonstrates perseverance and excellent critical thinking in the mental health policy research she has completed in her fieldwork, and she is helpful and supportive to her peers. Overall, she has a positive attitude and demonstrates commitment to the values of the social work profession. Congratulations, Tiara, an outstanding advanced MSW student in the mental health and substance abuse concentration.
Hello, I'm Dr. Marie Salambini. I'm an assistant professor in practice in the School of Social Work at the University of Texas at Arlington. It is my pleasure to present this year's outstanding MSW Advanced Field Student. MSW students complete a second-year advanced level internship that correlates to their specialty area to complete their graduate studies. This year's outstanding MSW field student is Marina Parker. Marina came to this placement with the motivation to help create a virtual field program to serve UTA students. When given the task of getting resources, she single-handedly put together a list she had access to and took the lead in covering the state of Texas with referrals added by other MSW and BSW students in this class as well as another class. She displayed leadership skills in the coordination and ways that she motivated others, also through recognizing the contributions they made. In addition to these projects, she's created a group and has excelled in all her assignments in this class. Let us congratulate Marina Parker for winning this year's Outstanding MSW Advanced Field Student Award. Congratulations, Marina.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Maria Scanapico. I'm a professor here at the School of Social Work. And it's my pleasure this evening to present the award for Outstanding MSW Graduate Research Assistant. This year, we have 2 students receiving this award. I'll be presenting the first to Ms. Haley Tran, who has been my GRA all year. Ms. Tran has been exemplary in her attention to detail and follow through. Even as the pandemic hit and Ms. Tran had to return to her home country of Vietnam, she continued to conduct all of her duties as a graduate research assistant very successfully. Congratulations, Haley, and all the best to you in your future.
My name is Kathy Lee, and I'm an assistant professor here at the UT Arlington School of Social Work. I'm very excited to announce this award for an outstanding MSW graduate research assistant. I nominated Joseph Howard, and Joseph is a second-year master's student specializing in health. Since January 2019, he has been working with me as a graduate research assistant. He has provided tremendous help for my different research projects, and I'm always so grateful for him. He's one of the students who truly enjoys learning about various scientific approaches and community-based interventions. I'm so proud of you, Joseph. Congratulations, you deserve it.
A select group of MSW students choose to complete a graduate thesis as part of their degree plan. These students spend a minimum of 2 semesters working with faculty to design a research study and see the project through to completion. Completing a thesis requires self-discipline and tenacity, and these students are often self-starters and high achievers. They must write a lengthy paper and then defend it orally to a committee of 3 faculty. The students completing a thesis include Savara Tadeo, Chair Philip Baden, thesis title Examining Health and Mental Health Disparities Between Sexual Minority Youth and Heterosexual Youth in the United States. Sarah Jones, Chair Genevieve Graff, an exploratory study of the school functioning and problem behaviors from siblings of children with autism. Joanna Glover, co-chairs Ling Zhu and Noel Fields, thesis title Age-Friendly Air Travel for Those 55 and Older, a Qualitative Study. Vanessa Hentz, Chair John Dell Crutchfield, thesis title Fear of Blackness and Gentrification of Black and Brown Neighborhoods in Chicago, a Scoping Review. Modesty Ekueku, Chair John Dell Crutchfield, thesis title Exploring the Alignment of Arlington Independent School District's junior high and high school anti-bullying policies with state and district policy, a content analysis of website and Facebook data. And Devin Boggs, Chair Maria Scanapico, thesis title Non-Binary and Gender-Expansive Young Adults, Perceptions of Their Lived Experiences with Gender Identity. The Graduate Student Leadership Program is designed to enhance student success and build a sense of belonging among MSW students. GSLs serve as advocates, mentors, and communication liaisons between MSW students and the School of Social Work. This program has become increasingly important during the COVID-19 pandemic. Graduate student leaders were selected to participate based on their commitment to the School of Social Work and their willingness to serve as an example for other students in the program. They have been key in helping us keep connected with our students during this time, and we are very grateful. Laura Benitez, Emily Costello, Danielle Fork, Joanna Glover, Isabella Hong, Emily Jenkins, Sarah Jones, Vidya Krishnan, Ann Kuo, Carolyn Mask Oates, Christina McKinnon, Bethany Mears, Christy Parks, Haley Tran, and Shane Whistler.
Hi, I'm Antoine Williams. I'm the Manager of Communications and Community Outreach. as well as the Military Advisory Council Liaison for the School of Social Work. I also serve as an adjunct professor here in the UTA School of Social Work. I'm a retired Army Lieutenant Colonel with 25 years of service, and this evening I have the privilege of awarding the MSW Military Veteran Outstanding Student and the BSW Military Veteran Outstanding Student for the UTA School of Social Work. Many of you may not be aware that almost about 10% of our social work students are military veterans or immediate family members of military veterans. Just like serving in the armed forces, the social work is also a calling, and I thank all of them for deciding to become social workers or as well advancing their careers in the BSW, MSW, and PhD programs. On behalf of Dean Scott Bryan, Senior Associate Dean Dr. Deborah Woody, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs Dr. Diane Mishke, Dr. Regina Pretorius, Graduate Program Director, Karen Magruder, the Undergraduate Program Director, and James Coombe, the UTA Military and Veteran Services Executive Director, I'm happy to present these awards this evening. For the Outstanding Military Veteran for School of Social Work, congratulations to James Sanders. For the BSW Outstanding Military Veteran, congratulations to Denise Scott. We wish them the best in their future careers, and I thank all of our military veteran students. Thank you, and have a nice evening.
Hello, my name is Catherine Sanchez. I'm the Associate Dean of Research and Faculty Affairs at the School of Social Work at the University of Texas at Arlington. My office also includes the PhD program, and for the last few months, I have been the interim PhD program director. We have a new program director starting with us in the fall named Keith Anderson, but for tonight, I am introducing our PhD program awards. There are many ways students can be involved in the research process. One way is to work closely with a faculty member as a graduate research assistant. GRAs are students that contribute to a research program within the School of Social Work or collaborate on research teams between departments. Research projects vary and may include work that is a part of a faculty member's ongoing research, a grant-funded project, or other sponsored research. Many of the students we are recognizing tonight have assisted with designing research studies, collecting survey data, conducting research interviews, performing data analysis, writing literature reviews, writing grant proposals, and publishing research articles. What follows are the PhD Program Awards as nominated by faculty.
Hello, I am Dr. Genevieve Graff, and I'm an assistant professor at the School of Social Work at UTA. It is my honor to present the award for Outstanding First-Year Doctoral Student. The Outstanding First-Year Doctoral Student Award is presented to a first-year doctoral student who has demonstrated outstanding engagement and growth in their learning and research development in the first year of the doctoral program in the School of Social Work. There are 2 students receiving this award. It is my pleasure to present the first award to Amanda Ryan. Amanda is an enthusiastic learner, always up for learning new skills and taking on new and more difficult tasks that will help her to advance her doctoral studies and her research skills. She has an exceptionally positive and mature attitude and demonstrates responsibility and accountability in her work. Congratulations to Amanda Ryan, an outstanding first-year doctoral student.
Hi, I'm Aaron Hagedorn, Assistant Dean of Research and Faculty Affairs. It's my honor today to announce the winner of the first-year Outstanding Doctoral Student Award, Sarah Herrera. Sarah has been an outstanding student since the very start. She's only been at UTA for 1 year, and in that 1 year, she acquired federal funding to support independent research through NITSE. She designed and got approval from the Institutional Review Board for her own independent research, where she's the principal investigator. She participated in an independent study for social network analysis that resulted in a publication submitted for publication. She also trained me in social network analysis. She prepared a complex data set from federally funded project to be made public, and conducted her own surveys through Qualtrics and has been an integral part of the research team that includes undergraduates, grad students, postdocs, and faculty. My honor today to appreciate Sarah Herrera as the outstanding first-year doctoral student. I'm Aaron Hagedorn, Assistant Dean of Research and Faculty Affairs. It's my honor today to announce to you the winner of the Outstanding Second Year Doctoral Student, Jessica Williams. Jessica has been the most flexible research assistant that I know. She has worked with many different faculty. This summer, she's worked with 3 different mentors on several large projects. She's worked on developing measurement for culturally specific adolescent attitudes towards teen dating violence. She's worked with a trauma-informed research project that will help people in the criminal justice population. She's even worked on a project where she reviewed nonprofit websites for their ADA compliance and helps disseminate the results. Jessica has done many different projects across her time at UTA and has been extremely flexible and helpful to her classmates and to the staff at UTA. It's my honor to announce Jessica Williams, the Outstanding Second Year Doctoral Student. I'm Aaron Hagedorn, Assistant Dean of Research and Faculty Affairs. It's my honor today to announce the winner of the Outstanding Third Year Doctoral Student Award, Sarah Robinson. Sarah has been extraordinarily flexible in her ability to help many different mentors here at UTA. She brings with her a unique skill set in qualitative research that can be useful in collecting data, analyzing data, and designing new studies. This summer, she won a dissertation fellowship from a federal source, NITSE, and she worked for several different mentors on a wide range of projects that range from interpersonal violence to criminal justice to transportation topics. Sarah Robinson has been an extraordinary student at every year in our program and has helped mentor the younger generation as well. It's an honor today to thank Sarah Robinson as the Outstanding Third Year Doctoral Student.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Lebrenz, an assistant professor at the School of Social Work. I'll be presenting one of the 2 awards that will be given for the Outstanding Doctoral Graduate Research Assistant. For this award, I nominated my doctoral graduate research assistant, Erin Findley. I've had the privilege of working with Erin since last September. During this time, Erin has been very responsible, very organized, and has excelled at the multiple various projects and tasks that she's worked with me on. This has ranged from everything from helping write papers, analyze results, conducting literature reviews, to also taking on this summer a management position to coordinate undergraduate and graduate research assistants and students working with me to conduct interviews and collect qualitative data. Erin has shown proactiveness and openness to learning whatever new methods or projects we're developing, and has also shown a lot of initiative in developing her own projects. I am so honored to have the privilege to work with Erin and look forward to seeing everything that she is able to accomplish both in the program here and in a few years when she transitions to be her own independent scholar.
I'm Aaron Hagedorn, Assistant Dean of Research and Faculty Affairs. It's my honor today to announce the winner of the Outstanding Doctoral Graduate Research Assistant Award, Mansi Patel. Mansi, in just her first year, has worked for 4 different mentors on 4 completely different projects, ranging in topics from health disparities, to transportation issues, to interpersonal violence. She's also brought with her the amazing skills that she had when she was working in the banking industry, being very detail-oriented, very careful, and very professional in her communication. She's been able to apply the classroom knowledge to real-life research situations and is off to an incredible start in our program. Thank you so much for all your many contributions to UTA.
Hello again. The PhD or Doctor of Philosophy is the highest degree awarded within the School of Social Work and at the university. PhD students commit to full-time enrollment in a rigorous schedule of coursework, teaching, and research, which culminates in the completion of a dissertation, a multi-semester research study which must be written up and defended orally to a committee of 5 faculty. It is an intensive commitment and requires self-discipline, commitment, and a passion for research within the field of social work. We have 2 PhD students who have completed their doctoral work and are graduating this summer. The first is Sharon Creer. The title of her dissertation is An Exploration of the Post-Secondary Experiences of Foster Care Alumni, a Descriptive Phenomenological Study, and her chair is Dr. Vijay Pillai. Our second graduate is Chang Hai-Yoon C.O. The title of his dissertation is A Study on Factors Influencing the Status of Working Poor in Welfare States, and his co-chairs are Dr. Eusebius Small and Dr. Kathy Lee. Congratulations to our graduates.
We have amazing students in the School of Social Work, as you've seen tonight. Each gives so much to the community through volunteering, their employment, and especially through the field internship experiences. Given that, it's especially difficult to choose just one student to honor as an outstanding activist, as we know we can't possibly know all the great things our students are doing. For this year's Outstanding Student Activist, while we're only recognizing one, we do acknowledge that this award really goes to all of our students. For tonight, we will be focusing on Elizabeth Anderson, who is in the process of transitioning from our BSW program to our MSW program. Elizabeth was honored by the university as a maverick on the front lines, making a difference in the wake of COVID. She interned at Arlington Urban Ministries, whose mission is dear to her heart due to her own struggles growing up in poverty. When working with clients, Elizabeth said, "I told apologetic, embarrassed, or defensive clients that I've needed help too. Friendliness and reassurances can go a long way toward helping people not feel so uncomfortable with help seeking," she said. All the agencies in the world are useless if clients can't or won't access them, either because of the process being confusing or because of a sense of judgment. In Elizabeth's own words, "For me, it all boils down to people need to know they are valued."
Good evening, everyone. I'm Patrice Green, the School of Social Work's coordinator for the Office of Advising and Student Success. And tonight I will be presenting the awards for our summer scholarship recipients. First, we have the African American Studies and Diversity Studies Scholarship, and the winners are Laura Sanchez, Karishma Bayun, and Adam Harvath. Next up is our Mexican American Studies and Diversity Studies Scholarship, and the winners are, again, Laura Sanchez and Karishma Bayun. And lastly, for the summer, we have our Honored Faculty Endowed Scholarship Fund, and the winners are Dylan Highfield and Jennifer Canning.
My name is Dr. Diane Mitchke, and I am the Associate Dean of Academic and Student Affairs. Tonight I have the distinct honor and privilege of recognizing Associate Professor in Practice Erica Robinson Freeman for winning the Distinguished Regents Outstanding Teaching Award granted by the UT system. This is an incredible honor bestowed upon only a few teachers across the UT system each year and represents a tremendous amount of dedication to the education of undergraduate students. Congratulations to Erica and to all of the students who have had the privilege of being in one of her classes during their time during the School of Social Work. Thank you for joining us tonight as we've recognized the best and the brightest of our social work students. It has been a tremendous honor and privilege to watch all of our incredible undergraduate and graduate students who have accomplished so much despite all of the odds against them this spring and summer semesters. For those of you who are graduating, we wish you the very best as you launch your careers as social workers. For those of you continuing on in the fall, we are excited about the new things we have in store for you as we return to campus and I just encourage everyone to get involved, to stay safe, to wash your hands, and to remember that we are here for you and that we support and love every single one of you. And we're so glad that you are students here at UTA in the School of Social Work. So go Mavs!